Good evening, everybody. I'm John Askins along with Harper Westall, and we are live at the Grange Giddings volleyball game. We are on Parrots Night, and we appreciate you joining us for coverage of the Giddings Lady Buffs, who enter the league district game tonight at 5-2 in district, and the LaGrange Lady Leps, the host, undefeated 7-0. And this is a special evening as it's Parents' Night. Harper, you guys did pretty well in the early games. You swept the Lady Buffs, right?
Yes, thank you.
So how's the feeling on the squad? I know that Giddings was probably going to be y'all's arch rival. And were you surprised that the Leps were able to go up to Giddings earlier in the year and win that first game?
Yes, but with the first game they didn't show much, so we kind of relaxed, and then that's kind of why we paid the price on going almost.
All right. Okay. Well, this is Parents' Night, and out there you can see the exchange of gifts between the players. And this is something that's a tradition, I guess, for the last district ball game and for the seniors. Let's look at the lineup for the visiting Giddings Lady Buffs tonight. The head coach is Shay Douglas, and we'll just go down the roster 1 through 15. Number 1, middle blocker, a freshman, Trinesia Jones. Number 2, outside hitter, Kaylee Lind is senior. Number 3, Paige Havel, a senior, middle blocker. Number 4, Jayla Aldridge, a freshman middle blocker. Number 5, Kendra Olson, a junior. Server, that's right, okay. Number 7, Laura Zorneman, junior, right server. Number 8, Lauren Henderson, a senior, a server. Number 9, Haley Henderson, a freshman. Number 12, Camry Kyleberg, it looks like, a sophomore. Number 13, Aaron Michael, a senior. Number 14, Macy Boyd, a freshman. And number 15, Kashana Page, a junior. And as we mentioned, look, the Giddings Lady Buffs come in tonight 5-2 on the year. Head coach Rhonda Bloodsworth's little speech to the team yesterday was that, you know, we've won the district championship, but the Lady Buffs would love to come in here and sort of ruin our perfect district year.
Yeah.
And that's really, you know, LaGrange has still got something to play for. They want to have momentum going into the playoffs. They're 20-13, I think, on the year. They got off to a slow start, but obviously that they picked it up. They've gone 7-0.
Yes, they have.
Let's take a look at the roster for the Lady Leps. And you can help me with some of these pronunciations. Number 1, Chelsea Brothers, a junior. Number 2, Allison Trilishek, the sophomore. Number 3, Lanny Doyle, a freshman. Number 5, Emily Magnus, a senior. Number 6, Chrissy Henderson, a sophomore. Number 8, Krista Killian, a junior. Olivia Kelty is number 9, a junior. Number 10, Becker Heinrich is a sophomore. Number 11, Emma Fitzpatrick, a junior. Number 12, Lauren Klinkenbeard, a junior. Number 13, Brianna Friedenberg, a senior. And number 17, is it Jaze? Jaze Woods, a sophomore. The head coach is Rhonda Bloodworth. The assistants are Amanda Arlen and Amy Fritz. And we forgot to mention over on the other side, the assistant coaches, Art Barron and Katie Dodd, which are familiar names here in LaGrange. The sophomores, the softball staff.
Mm-hmm.
The athletic director is Chris Jones, and the principal is Chad Rude, and the superintendent in Giddings is Roger Dees. So this is sort of bonus coverage. This is an experiment on K-Time. We have not done volleyball before, and we probably will sound like it tonight, but we appreciate you guys tuning in, and this is just a preview of things to come. We're actually taping this game tonight, but we when it's not football on Friday night, we can actually carry the games live. And so we'll be doing a lot of that during basketball and softball and baseball. And we're live on tape tonight at Grange High School Gymnasium. And we're just moments away from Parents' Night here at Grange High School. Harper, what's your favorite position? I mean, obviously there's 6 players on the volleyball court, and you start in a position, but you rotate, every point or whatever, every serve. What's your favorite position out there?
I'm tall, so I like to play in the front, maybe on the side, not really middle. I like to play on the side because that's where they set it the most, so I can get a hit and cover. But yeah, I'm not really a back row player, but because of my height.
How's your serve? Everybody serves, right?
No, not everybody serves. Tonight it was not good. I missed it, which was sad. But last game I got the winning serve, and I usually don't get to serve in games. But she's mixed up the lineup, so I got to serve.
Now you've had a busy year, cheerleader, volleyball. What's next for you?
Next for me would have to be soccer. I'm not a basketball player, so gotta get an off season to train for soccer.
Well, I may have a surprise for the media club, and here comes Ryan Marshall, and one of my best friends is probably the most well-known soccer announcer in the world. His name is Jorge Perez Navarro. He's done the last 6 World Cups. And he does games for Fox Sports and ESPN. And he's branched out into other sports. He's doing Major League Baseball and basketball in Spanish. And Fox Sports now has him doing soccer in English, which I think is interesting. But I may have him come in and broadcast a LaGrange soccer game. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
I think the players would enjoy that.
Yeah. So what's your impression so far of what we're trying to do with the media club? We're starting this from scratch. I think we were really excited. I think there was like 46 kids that signed up for it. Tara Bennett is the faculty sponsor and the teacher of those courses. How's it been going so far?
I like it. Like you said, we've been starting from scratch, so it's kind of going slow, and we got to find people who are going to be reliable. But it's been really fun so far, and I got to go do film 2 weeks ago for a Hurricane Harvey segment.
Right. Isn't that going to be on in Austin? Are you guys doing some stuff for one of the TV stations, did I hear?
I think. I'm not too sure because none of the TV stations were there, but I was told it was happening.
Well, we're really excited. K-Time was damaged by the hurricane. We were supposed to go on the weekend that the hurricane hit, the Sunday, and then the hurricane hit on Friday, and it damaged our antenna out on the bluff. But we had to order a brand new antenna. It took us 2 months, and we are going to be on the air this Thursday. I think we're going to have a soft opening at like around 6 o'clock on Thursday. But we'll be on for the weekend, and we're at 89.1. And one of the big events we're going to kick off with next Tuesday, Halloween, we're going to carry the original War of the Worlds broadcast. And then we've got another one that's sort of like the Texas War of the Worlds. Bastrop gets invaded by the Martians. So, we're really excited about it, and it's going to bring a different dynamic to the community. The community radio is much different than commercial radio. But so far, we've been streaming, our music online, and everybody seems to be excited. I like country and western music, just like, a lot of people. But we're not going to carry country and western music. We're basically going to start in the mornings sort of with like soft rock, the 70s, and then we'll move and get younger as the day goes along. And then in the evenings, we're going to carry music from the Bugle Boy listening room, which you know a little bit about.
My mom tunes into that all the time.
That's right. And then from after 8 o'clock, we're just going to play new music, and a combination of new and old. the way I look at it, a good song is a good song, whether it's from the 60s or whether it was from 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So we're going to be playing a lot of stuff that hopefully you will like, and a lot of your classmates will like. And that was pretty funny today at the meeting of the media club. I think 2 or 3 of the students are going to be interested in doing a DJ shift. What do you think?
Yeah, I can give you some names. I know people who would want to do that.
I think we discovered a natural this afternoon. Is it Brayson Jones?
I've heard of him, but
Yes.
he's not in our class.
And yeah, he seemed to be a natural, and he's going to talk to us about maybe doing a weekend shift or something like that. So
Okay.
anyway, if you're interested, if you're in high school and you didn't really know about this before the season started, talk to Miss Tara Bennett about getting in one of her classes, maybe next semester or next year. And I'm excited. You're going to be around for a while, huh?
Yes, freshman.
I will, we've given you grief about this because you were one of the ones that got us into this with the media club. Your mom had talked to us at the Bugle Boy, and you wrote that letter.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
That took forever.
Yes. And so we're excited that we're going to bring some things that haven't been done here locally and give the kids who are interested in the media an opportunity to learn a lot about it and decide whether that's something that they want to pursue, as they go on, in their latter career or not. I will say this, that some of the equipment that we have that you can see right now is as good as probably some of the stuff that the kids will be able to use in college. So talk to Miss Bennett if you're interested. We'd like to
Yes.
have you come out. And then, of course, any of the students in the media club are invited to come Thursday night at 6 o'clock for our little sign-on thing. We're not doing a big party. We're going to have a party a little bit later.
Okay.
And sort of kick it off with a grand opening.
Yeah.
So we're moments away from the volleyball game between the Giddings Lady Buffaloes and the Grange Lady Leps. Who do you pick in this game?
Well, of course, the Lady Lebs. I never really knew Giddings was our archrival until the last game we played them, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is a really big deal. So
Right.
just one more to go, and then we'll all be district champs.
Well, we've got another member of the media club, Lee Holt, on one of our cameras. We appreciate her being involved tonight.
Yeah.
And we have to talk to Ryan Marshall, who got cold feet tonight, and she was going to help out too, but we don't want to force anybody to do anything they're not comfortable with.
You always got to try something before.
So what's your favorite area of the media? Do you like the video? Do you like, audio production? Do you like print? What?
Last year I really liked to be on camera, and then I started getting into editing, and I like editing a lot.
Uh-huh. What type of program do you use?
Last year we used Adobe Premiere, and this year we're using like a different software. And it's still Adobe, but it's like updated. So I'm not sure. I don't know what the new name is, but.
Well, one of the things that, Regina Kyler's at the Fayette County Record and Jeff Wick have been involved with us all along with the media club formation, and you guys are going to have an opportunity to work with the Fayette County Record. That's got to be exciting too.
Yeah, that does really sound exciting about it.
The thing about it is that radio, that sort of sounds old-fashioned, but it's sort of like newspapers. Somebody's got to write and report the news. Someone has to write and report, the news on television and on radio. And whether you're getting it off your cell phone or whether you're getting it, from a hard copy of a newspaper, it's really no different. So it's just the delivery system that's changed.
Yeah.
So we're involved in the new delivery system. And, of course, everything that we do on K-Time is going to be available on all your handheld devices and, your computers with our streaming audio and streaming video. But Thursday, 89.1 FM makes its debut, and we're pretty excited about that. So it looks like we're about ready to go.
Okay.
We'll have a special guest a little bit later on in the broadcast. Superintendent Bill Wagner is going to come by and say hello.
Great.
Well, I thought we were ready to go, and then they put another 5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Giddings, of course, decked out in their black and gold, and LaGrange is going to be wearing their are they in purple tonight?
Yes, they're in their purple. They should be. Yeah.
So we hope to have a conversation with Coach Bloodworth after the game is over. Have you heard who the Lady Leps might be matched up against as they move into by district?
No, I'm not sure because varsity plays. I don't know because it's playoffs, so I'm not sure.
All right, we'll see if we can find that out before the evening is over. I'm John Askins along with Harper Westall. We're just moments away from the LaGrange Giddings volleyball game. Teams Giddings out there warming up. Coach Bloodworth, I can't remember the exact number. I think she picked up her 507th win. Is that what I read in the Fayette County record? Anyway, she reached a landmark, in career wins. Coach Arlen and Coach Fritz and Coach Bloodworth are fun to work with, aren't they?
Yeah, Coach Fritz is all about having fun, and then she's tough when she needs to be. And then Coach Arlen, well, I didn't have her as a coach, but she seems really nice and is also tough.
When did the season start for you as far as volleyball is concerned? Are you freezing? It is chilly right here, isn't it?
I'm fine, yeah.
Okay. So what goes into a volleyball season? When do you guys start?
We started on August 1st with two-a-days. We had 3 two-a-days, and that was when you ran for 2 hours in the morning, ate lunch, and then did volleyball, and everybody was so tired. But we got through it, and then we came together as a team these few months that we've been together, and it's just been a really good season. Freshmen, I don't know about JV, I think I know about varsity. Freshmen have only lost 2 games out of their whole season. I'm not sure about JV, and then varsity has lost 13, and they've played 20.
They've won 20 and they've lost 13. Right,
oh, okay.
Right. And they did get off to a slow start, and that happened last year. And LaGrange came back and went to district. So I don't know what it is. Maybe they play a lot of different players. One of the things, the volleyball teams in this county and in this area are always exceptional. Round Top Carmine is always in the state playoffs. Schulenburg is having a real good year. They're winning their district. Flatonia and Fayetteville are always good. But it just seems like in volleyball, this area of the state, is excels. So there's almost an expectation to go to deep in the playoffs, whether you start out fast or not. I think everybody's got a confidence that eventually, the teams around here are going to be a factor in all their district races.
And about Round Top, I've witnessed one of their games because my dad used to work there, and they play hard, and it's awesome.
And that's the other thing, no matter what class, like Round Top, is 2 divisions, 2 classes below LaGrange, but they play each other.
Yeah.
They play each other in tournaments, and I think that just sort of makes everybody better, and so the clock is winding down. Says about 30 seconds before play, but They did that to me just a minute ago. And
Yeah, they still have to announce everybody in the national anthem and everything.
All right. Well, we're glad you're with us. As we said, this is our first volleyball broadcast, sort of an experiment.
Yeah.
It's possible that, as the Lady Leps get into the playoffs, that we may do some games from the playoffs live. We can do games live. It just depends on what the internet connection is here. Mm-hmm. We don't have the ability to connect with the internet from inside this gymnasium, so we are videotaping this game, and we're going to play it almost as soon as it's done on our website. So, and we want to tell everybody that our website is ktim.org. Our Facebook page is KTIM 89.1 FM. And then we're also on Twitter, KTIM Radio. And you'll be hearing a lot more about us as we are cranking it up Thursday, as I mentioned. Well, the camera's had a couple of direct hits tonight, and it seems to have survived.
I saw that earlier.
So it's nice to know our stands can handle the pressure there. Want to remind everybody that coming up Friday night, we'll have the play-by-play of the LaGrange Leopards football team as they take on Columbus. It is at LaGrange this Friday night. We need you to come out and support the Leopards. Obviously, the record hasn't been what they'd hoped, but they still have a chance to get in the playoffs. And, if you're a fan of evenly matched teams, Columbus and LaGrange will be looking each for their first win. So if you want to come out, that's a good time to check them out. We'll be on the air live at 7 o'clock with the Fayette County Record pregame show with Jeff Wick at 7 o'clock, and then obviously kickoff will start at 7:30. I was talking with Lee about the technology here. This is being done, the broadcast is being edited on what is called the new Sling Studio. And I actually have an iPad in my hands, and I can choose the shots just by dragging the scenes from one to another. And there's Harper. Say hello.
Hi.
Right there you are. So we'll be coming up with the national anthem, and the starting lineup tonight is Parents' Night, and the cheerleaders will be cheering on the Lady Leps as they come out.
One of our cheerleaders is going to sing the national anthem for us.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
We were in gym, and we're like, let's do karaoke, and she started singing. We're like, okay, you're singing the national anthem.
Super. Who is it?
Kaylee Jones.
All right.
She's from Giddings, but so yeah.
Well, the seniors tonight, Brianna and Emily Magnus. There's the only two seniors tonight.
Yeah, there's only two seniors this volleyball season.
So the Lady Leps should be good coming back next year. Again, they're 20-13 in district. They're 7-0. All right, that's the starting team for the Giddings Lady Buffaloes. Here's the starting varsity for the Leps. And it won't be long, Harper. A couple of those players will be out there in the softball diamond. All right, now we've got our national anthem. Excellent job. And who did you say that did the anthem?
Kaylee Jones.
All right. Very nice job. LaGrange decked out in their purple tops and gold numerals.
Yep.
Giddings in all black with their gold numerals. Again, Giddings, the head coach is Shay Douglas. The head coach for the Lady Leps is Rhonda Bloodworth. We're about ready to go. And again, we thank Lee Holt, who is on the camera tonight for us. And we'll just sort of wing it.
Okay.
I tell you what, you can help me with the Lady Leps, and I'll tackle the Giddings players here.
Okay.
Since you know those girls the best.
Okay, serving is Allison Trilishek.
All right, Trilishek with the first serve of the evening.
Yes.
Save, and here's a setup and a little dink.
Setter, also Allison Trilishek.
And the first point will go to the Lady Leps, 1-0. Spike gets in there and side out for the Lady Buffs. So it's 1-1. There's a serve.
Pass by Brianna Friedenberg.
Giddings does have a tall player there, number 3. Nice volley here. Here's a setup. And it is just inbound. So that is a point for the Lady Buffs. Paige Havel, senior, middle blocker. She's going to be a big force right there in the middle. 2-1 serve. And that's going to be a point for the Buffs. 3-1. Number 13 doing the honors. That's Aaron Michael.
Hit by Emily Magnus, number 5.
Emily slams it down. Number 13, Michael, was unable to get to it, and so side out, and it's 3-2. Leopards now serving.
Number 9, Olivia Kelty.
All right, she gets it clean over the net. There's number 3, and she does get it in. That was Havel again. So point for the Lady Buffs. They lead 4-2. Serving was number 8, Lauren Henderson.
Hit number 10, Becca Heinrich.
Here's a setup. And the hit saved by the Lady Leps. Nice volley, gets it over the net. Set up. Oh, just a little bit long, out of bounds. So that's a point for the Lady Buffs. Again, serving is Henderson. Nice play by Magnus.
Hit by number 8, Krista Killen.
Nice save there by the Lady Buffs. And gets it over the net.
Again.
Spike and a nice block by number 3. That is Paige Havel. I don't think you're going to be able to come inside on her. 5-3.
Served by number 5, Emily Magnus.
Here's a setup. And Spike blocked. Was that number? I believe that was number 2, Kaylee Lynn with a block. Point for the Lady Buffs, and it's 6-3 Giddings. All right, so number 3, Paige Havel, is in the serving position now. Gets it just over. Nice save by number 13.
Brianna Friedenberg.
And it was a point for the Lady Leps. 6-4.
Serving number 11, Emma Fitzpatrick.
Emma, also one of those softball stars. Here's a setup and a nice save by the Lady Leps. 15 slammed it. That was Kishana Page, but a nice play there by the Lady Leps, and it's point LaGrange, and they trim the deficit to 6-5. Serve is over the net. Here's a setup for Havel. Nice play out there by number 13 for the Leps. And a point, and they tie it up. Let me see this right here. That is Brianna Friedenberg that had that nice save back in the backcourt. 6-6. Nice play for Giddings.
Hit by Brianna Friedenberg again. Oh, and blocked.
Oh, nice
by
block
also.
by 13, Brianna. Yeah, great play. And the Leps go up 7-6. Just opening action here at LaGrange Gym. Lady Leps with a serve and a point. 8-6 LaGrange now. They've rattled off. They were down at one point like 5-2, and then now they control the lead 8-6. Nice save out there by Michael. Gets it over the net. Here's the set.
Hit by Brianna Friedenberg again.
Havel on the save.
Becca Heinrich, number 10, just hit the ball.
Good play by Michael to save it for Giddings. Another spike and blocked at
Point by Brianna Friedenberg.
Yeah, just gets it over, and it's 9-6, and LaGrange still is on a streak here. Saved by Michael. And a whistle. And it's timeout for Giddings.
Okay.
And while we've got a timeout, let's take a listen to this.
The Fayette County Record newspaper is proud to support this broadcast of LaGrange Athletics. The Fayette County Record is the largest circulation newspaper between Austin and Houston, with 6,000 copies sold each issue. It comes out twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays and is mailed to subscribers and also sold at 51 area locations and also online at FayetteCountyRecord.com and Facebook for regularly updated local news.
All right, Johnny Eskins and Harper Westall back at LaGrange, where the Lady Leps are up 10-6 in the opening game between the archrivals, Giddings and LaGrange. And Giddings comes back and makes a nice play and cuts the lead to 10-7. Back to serve will go number 5, Kendra Olson. She's a junior server. Gets it over in play.
Tip by number 2, Allie Cholashek.
Nice volley here, and it's a point for the Lady Buffs, and it's 10-8. Now, see, this is pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll get the hang of it.
Okay.
Another serve by Olson. Good job, gets it over cleanly.
Hit by number 10, Becca Heinrich.
Heinrich saves it for the
dig by 5, Emily Magnus.
Here's a set, and nice little dink over the net. Havel handles it again, and she's set up for the spike, and that will be an error and point for the Lady Leps, who take over with the serve, leading 11-8. Handled by Michael. Aaron helps the Lady Buffs get a point. No, correction, that was a point for the Leps. They maintain serve. 12-8.
Serving number 10, Becca Heinrich.
Heinrich to Michael again. Just gets over the net. Nice save by the Lady Buffs. And I believe that's a point for the Leps, 13-8. Michael's doing a lot of the duty in the backcourt there, saving these things for Giddings. It's off the little marker there, the side out. So it's 14-8, the Leopards, and there's a timeout in the action. 14-8, LaGrange over Giddings. Back with more after these words.
Best of luck to the Grange Leopards.
14-8, LaGrange still controlling the serve. Michael puts it in play. Nice play by number 2, Kaylee Lynn, for a point for Giddings, and side out. It's 14-9. They take control, and it will also be Lynn back to serve. Overhand serve. Dig by the Leps. Here's the setup for the spike. And it is
Out.
long out, and so that will be a point for the LaGrange, 14-10.
Oh, they called it. It was in.
Oh, they changed their mind, and it is in. All right, so it's 14-10. That was a point for Giddings. Here's the setup and the spike. Save by the Lady Buffs. That was by Havel. Again, she saves it. Here's the setup. Spike and save in the backcourt for the Lady Leps.
Heinrich.
Here's the spike. Little dink. Gets over. Nice volley, but it's going to be a point for the Buffs. 14-11. Now we're going to pick up on the kills and the digs and the spikes as we go along here. It's been a long time. I think I was telling Harper it's been 50 years since I broadcast a volleyball game. So there's a timeout with 14-12 the score. Giddings has come back a little bit and cut the lead to 2. So far, what are you seeing out on the court? What has each team been able to do, Harper?
Well, varsity can always keep the ball in play. They never just let it drop. Freshmen got to work on that. But freshmen, we get it over. However it is, we get it over. And JV, they are a good team. They work together. Everything flows nice. And sometimes they psych themselves out.
All right, this is the opening game of the match here tonight. Number 2, Kaylee Lynn still back to serve for the Lady Buffs. 14-12. LaGrange leads. Here's the setup and the block. Nice block by Giddings. Ball goes out of bounds but saved, and it doesn't get over the net, and it's 14-13. LaGrange over Giddings. Lynn still serves. Here's a setup. Nice play out there by number 13. That was Brianna Friedenberg. And that was a nice save, and it gets a point for the Lady Leps and gets them back on top by 2. And she'll be doing the serving.
It was out.
Just a little bit long, as you saw right in front of us. Aaron Michael retrieves it. Going to give it to number 12, Camry Kalberg, the sophomore, to do the serving. 15-14 if you just joined us. Giddings visiting LaGrange tonight, the last district ball game of the year. LaGrange hoping to go a perfect 8-0 in district play, and you know that the Lady Buffs would like to spoil that. Here's the serve. Set up by the Buffs. Slam.
By
Nice save.
17, Jose Woods. Block.
Nice volley here. Havel gets it blocked. Number 7, that was a nice play by Zorneman to get it back over. Michael sets it up. Here's the slam and blocked. It will be a point for Giddings as the net violation there, and it's 15-all. So Giddings has come back after getting down. Now we've got an even match. Kalberg, the server, and it's a point for the Buffs, and they take the lead now 16-15. They had the early lead. LaGrange came back, and now Giddings has been able to pull ahead by a point. Nice block by Havel, and it's a 2-point ball, 17-15. Nice save out there by
Number 5, Emily Magnus.
and that was 12. Kalberg that made the diving save for the Lady Buffs. And it is just in, and it's 18-15. Well, correction, that was out. So it was a point for the Lady Leps, 16-17. They're down by 1, and they get control of the serve. And who is that back in the back to?
Number 2, Allie Trilishek.
Allie Trilishek is back to do the honors. She just gets it over the net. Nice save by Michael. Havel with the spike. And a point for Giddings, and it's 17-17. No, a point for the lefts, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it's 17-17. Trilishek gets it over the net. Havel, nice play. Set up by the Lady Leps. And right there at the camera, right at us. And that's a point for the Lady Leps, and they're back in front 18-17.
Let's keep it up.
And for some reason, I lost a camera on that. So we're down to 1 camera. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll turn this one around and use that one.
Is that one not going?
I think we took a hit.
Does she need to set it up?
19-18, LaGrange. And it is just out. And Giddings will take over. 19 all, if you just joined us. Been back and forth. Michael on the serve, and a point for the Lady Buffs. Between games here, we may have to rattle a cable here. 20-19, Giddings. Set up. Spike and a block by.
Saved by 10, Becca Heinrich.
Great save by Heinrich, but just couldn't get it back under control. It's 21-19, the Lady Buffs, and there's a timeout. I think on that hit, we may have rattled a connection here. And we'll have to check our connections between games here. Lost one of our cameras. 21-19. It's been back and forth. Giddings controlled early. The Lady Leps came back. And now Giddings has been able to take the lead by 2. Serving is Aaron Michael for the Lady Buffs. Senior. Nice dig by the Lady Leps. Here's a setup by Havel. Havel's just going to dink it over. Here's a setup for the Leps. Blocked by Havel.
Saved by Emily Magnus, number 5. Saved again by Emily Magnus, number 5.
Nice play. And just inside, and it's 22-19 Giddings. Michael with the serve, gets it over in good spot. Nice dig out there by number 12. That was Flodberg, and but a little bit long, and a point for the Lady Leps, and they take over. And doing the serving is
Olivia Kelty.
Kelty.
Yes.
In the backcourt. And a point for the Lady Buffs, 23-20. As they close in on a win here in the opening match. Here's the setup, spike, and great play.
By number 5, Emily Magnus.
Aaron Michael just couldn't handle that. A little bit too much juice on the ball there. 23-21.
Emily Magnus, number 5, is serving right now as well.
Block at the net by Giddings, saved by the Lady Leps. Here's the setup and the spike, and it gets in, and it's a point, Lady Leps. 22.
Hit by 8, Krista Killian.
Nice play by Killian. And 23-22, Lady Leps have cut it down to a 1-point match. Set up for Havel, and Havel slams it home, and it's 24-22. Lady Buffs. Now that does give LaGrange a little bit of help here as they get her on the back line serving, get her away from the middle net. Nice save by Michael for Giddings. Here's Havel, just dinks it over. Here's a setup and spike. Michael saves it. Slam. Lady Leps save it and slam their own. Michael saves it. Nice volley. Here's another slam home. Lady Leps.
Brianna Friedenberg, number 13.
Friedenberg cuts it again to 1 point.
Serving is Emma Fitzpatrick, number 11.
Fitzpatrick gets it over to Havel. Nice block. That is number 10, Becca Heinrich.
Yeah.
Slams the door, and we've got a tie ball game, 24-24. Serve is good. Here's the setup by Giddings. Slam and block by number 10. That was Becca Heinrich that closed the door, and the Leps are now back up by 1. 25-24. Serve is good by the Lady Leps. Here's the setup and slam that does get in this time, and it's 25-25. That was a nice play by number 15, Kashana Page. Serving now is number 5, Kendra Olson. Here's the little dink that gets it over the net by the Lady Leps, and the slam saved. Here's the set. And Giddings is able to shut the door. 26-25 now. They control the scoreboard. Number 5, Olson with the serve. Here's the setup and the spike. Saved.
Number 5, Becca Heinrich.
Little dink. Havel saves it for the Lady Buffs. Again, another slam that's saved by the Lady Leps. They get it over the net. Michael is going to set up Page again, and it's 27-25. And that's the opening game. It goes to Giddings by 2, 27-25. So that was a spirited game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
We're going to be visiting with Bill Wagner, the superintendent of schools here, coming up a little bit later. Bill, do you want to do it now or you want to do it afterwards? You want to sit in now or you want to do it after the next game? You want to sit in now or you want to do it after the next game? All right, you want to watch the game and we'll sit in afterwards. We've got about 2.5 minutes here between games. It was, a very close match up at Giddings, and we expected the same here as we talked about it. The Lady Leps are 7-0 in district play. They've already got the trophy for the district championship, but you know that with the rivalry between these two, Giddings would like to ruin that perfect district record.
Yeah.
So we'll switch sides. Rhonda Bloodworth is talking to her group right now. I think certainly there were a lot of pluses in that match. Becca Heinrich had a nice match. But
So did Brianna Friedenberg.
And on the Lady Buff side, Kashana Page had a couple of very nice spikes. But the force around the middle is number 3, Paige Havel, that senior, the middle blocker. She's got the height advantage on just about everybody. That's the great thing about this system. We were going along and that ball hit one of our cameras. It probably knocked a little cable loose. But with this system, we can add another camera.
Yeah.
We lose that one, I can add this one. All right, so we're ready to go here. LaGrange down 27-25 in the game 1. We'll turn it around. The purple is on our side now. Across the back there, Friedenberg, Heinrich, and number 5, that's Magnus. Here's a setup. Magnus puts it over.
Yeah.
Little dink, and that'll be a point for the Lady Buffs. 1-0. We'll change the score here. The Lady Buffs up 1-0.
Hit number 9, Kelty.
See if I can get this in here real quick. Have to do it all here. Giddings up 1-0. It's 2-0 Giddings in the second game. Save by number 10, Heinrich.
Hit by number 5, Magnus.
And that'll get the ball back at a point in the Lady Lips column, and they trail 2-1. They have the serve, number 9, Olivia Kilty. She gets it over in good position. Havel slams it home, and that's a point back for the Lady Buffs, 3-1. You set her up, you're going to have some grief coming your way. So in the backfield there, Aaron Michael will be doing the serving for the Lady Buffs. Gets it over, okay. Here's a setup for the Leps, and blocked again by Havel there right in the middle. It's 4-1. Becca Heinrich was set up, but there was a wall there.
Yeah.
4-1, Giddings over LaGrange. Michael's serve is handled by the Lady Leps. Nice play by Krista Killen.
Tip by number 5, Magnus.
Magnus saves it, and it's a point for the Lady Leps, 4-2.
Serving also number 5, Magnus.
And that was a nice play by the Lady Buffs, and it's 5-2. You don't want to let them jump out too far ahead of you. And the serve is no good, and it's a point for the Lady Lips, 5-3. Coming to serve for the Lady Lips, Emma Fitzpatrick.
Number 11.
Serve is good. Set up by the Lady Buffs. And that was, it looks like number 2, Kaylee Lynn with the point. 6-3 Giddings. Saved by Magnus, but it goes awry, and it's a point for Giddings, 7-3. Giddings up 1-0. 7-3, and that's going to be error on the serve, and it's another point for the Giddings Lady Buffs, 8-3. Havel doing the serving now. Spike is blocked and saved by the Lady Leps. Here's the setup. And Lynn doing a good job in this set, and it's 9-3. Lady Buffs have run off 6 points here. Nice play by Heinrich. Becca is right there in the middle, and point Lady Leps, 9-4. Becca will come to the back and do the serving. Lady Leps need to get a streak of their own going. Serve is good. Saved by Michael. And Page puts it over. Point Lady Buffs, 10-4. Right now, Lady Buff defense is pretty tough. Serve is in good shape. Here's the setup and the spike by number 9, Kilty. And that's a point for the Buffs, 11-4. Right now, they're starting to run away with it. Good little dink. Saved by the Lady Buffs. Here's a spike. Blocked and saved by the Lady Leps. Michael saves it for the Lady Buffs. And a shot in there by Lynn. Lynn has another block. Page saves it. And a little dink by number 13. That is Brianna Friedenberg. And she gets a point. Finally stops the momentum for the Lady Buffs, and it's 11-5. Let's see if Brianna can get some mojo going for the Lady Leps. Serve is to Michael. Here's the setup to Page. Page slams it, saved by the Lady Leps. Here's the setup on their own by Heinrich. And it's a point for the Buffs, 12-5. The Grange just doesn't seem to be able to get anything going in this game. See if they can rattle off a streak. Well, blocked out there. That is a new face. That was number 7 with the Zorneman. Hadn't been involved in too much of the action. It's 13-5. Let's pause. We'll be back with more action right after this.
Headquartered in Brenham, Texas, TFE Company is a pioneer in molded polymers. For nearly half a century, TFE Company has raised the standard of what it means for plastic to be a high-performance plastic. No matter the application, TFE Company parts insulate and maintain product purity. Best of all, they're virtually maintenance-free. For extreme performance, visit the company's website at tfecompany.com. This is John Criswell from Manufacturing Marvel.
John Askins and Harper Westall back with you at the LaGrange Gym, where right now the Giddings Lady Buffaloes are on top 13-5 in Game 2 after they took the opening game 27-25. What's your feeling on this game?
The Lady Leps just going to have to work really hard if they want to get back up and win this.
13-5. Giddings controlling the serve. Serve is good. Here's the setup for the Lady Leps.
Back row attack by number 10, Becca.
Becca Heinrich,
Yes.
point Lady Leps, cuts it to 7, 13-6.
Server number 2, Allison Trilishek.
Trilachek gets it over in good shape. Saved by Michael. Set up by the Buffs to Page. Page is tough. She gets in that corner and she's got a nice spike.
Yeah.
14-6, Lady Buffs. Serve by Giddings is good. Here's the setup to number 9. Kelty does a little dink there, fools them a little bit. I think she was going to slam it. So it's 14-7.
And now she's coming back to serve. Number 9, Kelty.
Here's the set. And there's Havel. She was lurking out there somewhere, and she slams it home. It's 15-7. Michael with the serve for the Lady Buffs. And there's Havel again. It's 16-7 on the block. Michael deep with the serve. In good shape. Here's the set for number 5, Magnus.
Yep.
And it's a point for the Lady Left, 16-7. In the game now is Chelsea Brothers for LaGrange.
Or Libero.
Slam right at Brothers, and it's a point for the Lady Buffs, 17-8. Lady Buffs have decided they don't want the Lady Leps to go undefeated in district play so far. They're playing like it. Brothers with a nice save. Slam that was
Friedenberg trying to get the block back up.
Got a block right back towards her. 18-8. Giddings. Set up with a Magnus. And number 10, Heinrich, gets it over and comes back to her. And a left-handed shot was Krista Killian.
Number 8.
Nice save by Giddings, and it's 19-8. And that's going to be a timeout for LaGrange as head coach Rhonda Bloodworth talks it over. Her squad down 19-8. We'll keep it right here. Again, a reminder, K-Time will be coming your way Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. We'll flip on the switch, and at 89.1 we'll become active, and we'll have a new 5,000 watt FM here in Fayette County. We're real excited about it. Obviously, so many people were damaged in Hurricane Harvey, and our tower definitely took a blow, but we've got things back installed. We had to order a brand new antenna. It's back in place, and we'll turn it on this Thursday. So the Lady Leps are going to have to reach down deep here, down 19-8 in game 2. Can you see who is serving back there for Giddings? What's her number?
I can't see it.
She gets it over the net.
Number 8.
Brothers gets it over, and that was a nice play by 10, Becca Heinrich. And it's 19-9.
Number 11, Emma Fitzpatrick, is serving.
Good serve. And it's going to be saved out of bounds by the Lady Buffs.
And another hit by Becca Heinrich, number 10.
She slams it home and cuts the lead to 19-10. Giddings does lead 1-0. There's another point for the Lady.
Ace by number 11, Emma Fitzpatrick.
Lady Leps cut it to 8 now, 19-11. This would be a nice time to rattle off a streak. As you see there, Giddings leads 1-0. They won the opening stanza 27-25. They still lead here in game 2, 19-11. Reminder, we'll have the football game video streaming as well as audio over the air Friday night. Fayette County Record pregame show starts at 7 and with Jeff Wick, and then will be along with the play-by-play at kickoff at 6 o'clock against the Columbus Cardinals. (19-11). LaGrange now with the serve.
Emma Fitzpatrick.
And it's going to be an ace.
Yeah.
Serving era in the back court for Giddings. It's 19-12. Here's another quick serve. Really almost before they were ready. Saved by LaGrange.
Number 11 with a...
Michael saves it for Giddings. Here's the set. Slam. Giddings is able to get it back in play and slam their own. So it'll be 20-12. That Havel back there serving.
Oh,
and
almost my number 2.
She gets an error on LaGrange, and it's 21-12. Havel again back there serving. Saved by Brothers. Set up. Here's a slam.
Yeah.
That was number 13, Friedenberg. Point for the Lady Leps, 21-13.
Now number 10, Heinrich is serving.
Becca over the top. Saved by Michael. Page slams it in. Let's see if it was long. It was long, and it's a point for the Lady Leps. 21-13. 14. I thought that was 14. Michael saves it for Giddings. Here's the setup for number 9, and let's see if that was
a
little long for Olivia Kilty.
Yeah.
22-14. Giddings back serving. Set up for the Lady Leps. That's number 9, Kilty.
Tips it over. Back row attack, number 10, Becca.
Becca Heinrich gets it in.
A point for Lady Leps.
22-15.
Serving now is 13, Brianna Friedenberg.
Put in play by the Lady Buffs. Point Buffs. 23-15. Well, the defense is going to have to hold the Lady Leps here. There's a serve. Set up. I think there was a little miscommunication there. Becca thought somebody else was going to take it, but a point.
Went for it at the last second.
24-15 Giddings on the verge of taking the first two. Havel slams it. Nice block.
Kelty, number 9.
By Kelty. Save, gets it over the net.
Number 10, Becca Heinrich.
Oh, and number 8 tried to slam it, Henderson, and she slammed it into the net, and it's 24-16. So the
let's hold them, Leps.
Leps are going to get another chance. Allison Trilicek makes the serve. Here's the set. Save for the Lady Leps.
Hit by 5, Magnus.
Havel saves it, but it's going to be an error against Giddings, and point LaGrange. They've cut it to 7, 24-17. Trilicek with a serve to Michael. Michael saves it. Spike for Giddings. Spike for LaGrange. Let's see if it's in.
It's a little long.
Little long, 25-17. And that's the second game. Giddings comes out and wins 27-25, and now 25-17. While we've got a break between games, let's get Bill Wagner, the superintendent of schools for LaGrange, in with us here a little bit. Bill, here's a headset right here. We'll tune you up here. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm doing fine, Mr. Askins. How are you, sir?
No, don't call me Mr. Askins. It's just John.
It's a school thing.
That's a school thing. We had a chance to talk to you, way back in the first football game.
Yes, sir.
And obviously, we've had some time go by. We've got some perspective here. How things now going for the school district after this first 6 weeks?
After the first 6 weeks, we've pretty well settled in where things are as back to normal as they can be for the school and for many of our students. Again, all I can say is that this community has just been fantastic in the support shown all the families and in their times of tough needs that come through.
Do you still have some kids that obviously a lot of people are still displaced, but have you lost that many kids?
No, sir. We've been very fortunate. We have not lost any students in the district whatsoever due to the hurricane.
That's pretty amazing in itself.
In fact, our enrollment is up right now from where we were at the end of the year in May.
Wow.
I think we're 7 students ahead of where we ended the school year.
Well, that's the thing that I've heard in all of the different, hurricane meetings, the recovery meetings. People want to stay here.
Absolutely.
And they value the lifestyle here, the education here, and that's great news.
Yes. One of the major compliments I think that I've heard is from individuals in the community is they want their students, the families that were displaced, they want their students to be able to stay in LaGrange because they love the educational opportunities they have here.
Well, that's a credit to you guys. We've got a big football game coming up against another close neighborhood rival. It seems like when you get to Smithville and Giddings and Columbus. It's like a backyard rumble, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get the Leopards a win this Friday night.
Yes, you bet. Well, I know they continue to work hard, and we need a few breaks, and maybe good things can happen.
Well, we're excited about what we're doing. Harper is a member of the media club, and we've got more and more students involved, and we continue to sort of grow. And we're looking forward, to basketball season, soccer season, and baseball and softball season. We appreciate all the cooperation you guys give us.
Time is moving on, and it's right around the corner. With basketball, girls started last week. Boys start tomorrow. With their practices, and then it won't be long. You're right. Soccer will be starting up, and then comes January with baseball and softball.
Yeah.
Well, stick with us here. We'll get back to action here, and LaGrange starts the third game down 2-0. Havel is going to watch one of her teammates put it over. Here's the volley, and nice spike in first
9,
point. Kelty, the first point goes to LaGrange. Let me, while I'm thinking of it here, let me go back, and since we're doing everything here, let me update the score. Giddings is up 2-0. And a save
blocked by number 5, Magnus.
And so maybe, Mr. Wagner, maybe the Lady Leps decided that they've had enough of these first 2 games.
Well, we're playing Giddings, and we're going to stay after it. Giddings it's a great rivalry. We have a great respect for the districts. Have a great respect for each other, and no matter what the competition is, we're going to give our best.
Well, you've seen a lot of these matchups, haven't you, over the years?
Yes, sir. All right. And I used to work in Giddings. So.
Giddings is on the scoreboard, 2-1. LaGrange leads. Here's the set, and that is in.
Number 8.
Nice spike by Killian. 3-1 Lady Leps. This would have to go to 5 games now if the Lady Leps come back. Back serving is Magnus.
Number 9 8. Number 9 Kelty.
All right, and Giddings gets that point back, and it's 3-2 LaGrange. Was going to ask you one other question before you went. What about the transportation? The flood affected a lot of things. Did you guys have any damage to your your school buses and stuff like that?
No, sir. We were very fortunate. We didn't have any damage to our school buses. and very proud of our transportation department, because when Hurricane Harvey happened, there was a lot of work that needed to be done on the displaced families and where we were going to be able to pick up these students and make different stopping points and delivery points, both in the morning and the afternoon. And they did a great job of making sure that all of our students had their transportation needs met.
Was there any damage to buildings? I mean, as far as the school district,
as far as the buildings in the school, we didn't have any damage. We had a few leaks, which you're going to have with a major.
Everybody
with
had
a major
with 30 inches of rain.
Right.
Yes,
but there was no damage whatsoever to any of the buildings. We were very fortunate.
Well, thanks for stopping in, and we'll catch up to you, as we move into basketball. But we just sort of want to always have you come in and give us an update on what's going on. Anything?
Thank you very much.
What a great performance by the band.
Absolutely. Saturday night was awesome. Actually, Friday night, we found out that Lady Leps won the district championship in volleyball. And
right.
Saturday, the band received a Division I. Very excited. It's been a few years since we had a Division I rating. And then yesterday we had one of our young ladies qualify for the state meet in cross country.
Yeah.
So had a good little run here.
And it's into the first 6 weeks, so you guys are busy as you are during all the school year.
Yes,
so
sir.
We've got a timeout now. The Grange jumped out to an early lead, but Giddings has come back to take a 6-4 bulge here. Are you surprised? By the way, Giddings has battled back. I think people were shocked about them losing to Caldwell last Saturday.
Well, just knowing the history of Caldwell and the history of Giddings and the history of LaGrange's volleyball programs, they're very strong.
Right.
And on probably any given night, anyone can beat anyone because they're just great quality schools and great quality programs.
Well, we appreciate all the support that you've given to Tara Bennett, and we're getting this media club going. I know that today, I was at their meeting today, and they were going to talk to the Fayette County Record, and they're going to be working with them as well. So we're excited as this moves along.
Yes.
Thanks.
Very excited for the opportunity for our students.
All right. Thanks, Bill. We appreciate
Thank
you
you.
coming back.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. 6-4. Giddings gets it over, and it's a 7-4 lead now for Giddings over the Lady Leps. Back in the back, Paige Havel doing the serving. She almost gets an ace, but it's saved, and then an error makes it 8-4 Giddings. On defense, at least when Havel's serving, she's not right there in the net, which is where you don't want to see her. But that was a point for the Lady Buffs. And let's see what the call is there. There's a point for
Lady Leps.
Lady Leps, and it's 8-5. Who's doing the honors there, Harper?
Honors? Oh, that's 11, Emma Fitzpatrick.
All right. And there's Paige. She tried to slam it, but a little bit short, and it's point for the Lady Leps, 8-6. Paige with the save. Here's a setup to Michael, dinks it over. Set up, saved by Michael on the Buff side. Nice volley here, and a nice point out there by number 10, Becca Heinrich. 8-7. Leps hanging around. Need to get something going here. Is that Trilishek? No, let's see. That was...
I think it's still Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick with the serve. Michael, nice dig. Spike saved by Brothers.
Set up by Chelsea.
And it's a point for Giddings. And it's 9-7. They maintain the lead. Nine to 7. Olsen with a serve. Brothers saves it. Sets up a little spike. It's dug out by Giddings. Into the net, point Lady Leps, 9-8. Leps with the serve. Michael sets it up. Back there in the back, Killian saves it, but it is a point for the Lady Buffs, and it's 10-8. In the ball game, number 17 for that's Jose Woods, a sophomore, with a point for the Lady Leps. It's 10-9, and they get the serve back. Brianna Friedenberg with the serve, saved by Michael. Here's the setup for Paige. Paige has it blocked. I believe that was number 9, Olivia Kilty, that evens the game up for LaGrange, 10-10. Friedenberg again with the serve. Gets it to Michael. Michael's looking for Paige again.
Blocked by number 17, Jose Woods.
Jose Woods. Well, there's no point on the scoreboard. There we go. It was Paige that got it done for the Lady Buffs, and it's 11-10, and they take the serve back. Here is number 12, Camry Kleiberg. 11-10 Giddings. Just in. No, just out for Jose Woods. 12-10 Giddings. Giddings has taken the first 2 games, and they lead here early in game 3. A little bit long, and the Leopards rack up a point and get the serve back. Becca Heinrich hands it off to Trilishek. She'll do the honors. Down by 1, Lady Leps trying to get something going. Havel slams it down. That's playing downhill. They always talk about the football players running downhill. That is firing it downhill for Paige Havel. 13-10. Point side out for the Lady Buffs. The Grange staying away from Havel this time. And that pays off with a point, and it's 13-12. Serve ace, error rather, and it's 14-12, side out. (14-12) Giddings. Number 8 with the serve, Henderson. And it's going to be a little bit long and out for the reply, and they are down by 3, 15-12. Henderson still serving. Set up for LaGrange. Friedenberg. Or that was rather Heinrich. 15-12. Here's a nice save by Giddings. Little dink off a Lady Lep, and that'll make it 16-12 as they open a little distance. Henderson with the serve. That one gets through finally for LaGrange, and they cut the lead to 16-13.
Serving number 5, Emily Magnus.
Magnus gets it in play. There's Paige Havel. Havel saves it and dinks it over and just gets it inside. And it's 17-13 Giddings. The senior will be serving. Havel almost got the net there, went over, and that's long, and that'll be a point
For the Buffs.
for the Lady Buffs. Havel maintains serve. It's a 5-point lead, 18-13, and there's a timeout. We'll be back with more action after this. It's about time, Fayette County. It's about time. It's about K-Time. It's about KTIM FM. Coming soon to your dial at 89.1. But if you're listening to this game, you found us, and you know that we stand for community involvement. On our Facebook page and also on Twitter. We're the source for local news. We're K-Time, coming soon. All right, Johnny Eskins and Harper Westall back at LaGrange Gymnasium. In somewhat of a surprise, I would have to say, the Lady Buffs from Giddings has come in here and pretty much dominated.
Yes, it's a lot different from the last game.
They lead 18-13 in game 3, and they won the first 2. Paige Havel serving. Paige saves for the Lady Buffs. Here's a slam. Saved by and set up by Friedenberg.
Just a little bit long on Magnus's part.
But they call it in.
Oh.
And it's 18-14. LaGrange gets the serve back.
Number 11, Fitzpatrick serving for Lady Leps.
Emma gets it in play. Here's Paige with the slam, and that is long.
Yeah.
And it's 18-15. Michael, nice save. And a block by the Leps, and it's 18-16.
Jazzy Woods.
Jazzy Woods was up there in the cloud level. Havel sets it up for Paige and saves it. Little dink over the net, and that's going to be a point for the Leps, and Giddings calls time out as the Lady Leps have pulled now within one, 18-17. So is this as bad as you thought it was going to be? I'm talking about the broadcast.
Oh. I mean, I guess. I think it's
We
fine.
have to say, now this is my first volleyball game in 50 years. This is your first volleyball game in your life.
Yeah.
Right? Harper Westall has been kind enough to sit in with us. She is a member of the volleyball team here at LaGrange. And I said, Harper, I need some help. And we appreciate you doing this.
Well, I'm happy to be here, so thank you.
All right, we're back to action. LaGrange down by 1, trying to come back. Chelsea Brothers with a nice save. Michael sets it up. Here comes, I believe that was Lynn, and it's a point
For the Lady Buffs.
for the Lady Buffs. No, that was number 14, Macy Boyd. Back to serve is Kendra Olson. Gets it in play, saved by the Leps. Paige with an error there at the net. And it's a point for the Lady Leps. They get the serve back, down again by 1, 19-18.
Serving, number 10, Becca Heinrich.
This is an interesting formation for Giddings.
Yep.
Here's Paige with the slam. And that is with authority, 20-18. You know, the volleyball teams run defenses, particular defenses too. You know, I don't know if they do the shift, the home run shift, or the the right-handed slugger shift or anything like that, but they do in their Lady Buffs serving up by 2, 20-18. just gets off the net. That was a nice save by Paige. Paige with a block. Here's a volley. Saved by the Leps. Going to be set up. Saved by Havel. Havel again. And scores the point. It's 21-18. Number 2 with the serve, Lind. Blocked by Paige. And that's another error there by Paige. I thought it went over, but it's 21-19 now, LaGrange.
I think the block was out. Brianna Friedenberg, number 13, serving.
Friedenberg gets it to Michael. Michael's going to set up to Paige. Paige thought she had an open spot over there, but it was saved by the Lady Leps. Here's Havel. A little dink doesn't get over the net, but it's saved by Giddings. Hustling play. Havel saves it again. Slam that's saved by the Lady Leps. A little dink. Volleyed around. Michael is going to set up Havel. Nice block by Woods.
Yeah.
Over Woods' head, but Paige knocks it through. 22-19. That was nice. That was
a good rally.
Back and forth. All right, so Camry Kilberg will do the honors here. Buff's trying to stick the dagger in here. 22-19. And off the net. Point for LaGrange, and they get the serve back. 22-20.
Serving Allison Trilishek, number 2.
Trilishek to Havel. Havel's going to come back with a spike and point Giddings. 23-20. Spike and blocked by Havel.
Blocks a little bit long.
But it was out of bounds, and so LaGrange picks up a point. They're back within 2, 23-21.
Number 9, Kelty, serving for LaGrange.
Kelty gets it in play. Another little dink by the Lady Buffs, and point LaGrange. They pull now within 1, 23-22.
Hit by Heinrich, number 10.
Serve is good. And it's off of Michael, and we've got a tie ball game, 23-all. And that'll be worth a timeout for Giddings. And we'll be back with more action right after this. Tonight's ball game is underwritten by one of the area's newest restaurants, Cafe 77 in Warda. They support the Leopards and all the area football teams. Cafe 77, 5606 US 77 between LaGrange and Giddings, has a complete menu, and they're open from Wednesday through Sunday. They say, go Leopards, we support you all the way. Cafe 77, 5606 US 77 in Warda. All right, we've got a brand new ball game, 23-all in game 3. Giddings has taken the first 2.
Still serving, number 9, Kelty.
Havel thought she had a point there. She's back at the net. Nice save by the Lady Buffs, and a point, Lady Buffs. (24-23). Giddings trying to end this one and take 3 straight. And but nothing doing. Lady Leps come back and tie it back up, 24-24.
Now serving is number 5, Emily Magnus for LaGrange.
Magnus gets a clean serve. Set up for the Buffs. Blocked and saved by the Lady Leps. That was number 13, Brianna Friedenberg.
The tat out.
And the Leopards get a point off the hands of a Lady Buff, and they are up 25-24. This is the first lead they've had in quite a while. Here's Havel. Slam in the net that's saved by the Lady Leps. Number 5 saves it for LaGrange, Emily Magnus. Havel dinks it in, and it's 25 all.
It's getting close.
Havel with the serve. Smash is saved by the Lady Buffs. And that is a point off the Leps, and it's 26-25. There's the situation. Giddings has taken the first 2 games 2-zip, and they are up in this one 26-25. Trying to close it out. Lady Buffs battling here. Here's Page. Leps with a dink. Here's Michael going to set up Havel. Slam, and that's the ball game, 27-25. And that was sort of a shocker as Giddings comes in and takes 3 straight sets to defeat the district champion. And it was a spirited game, but you could see that Giddings was determined to come in here and just say, look, we're not going to let you go through the season undefeated. And so the disappointing outcome tonight, as you see, Giddings wins in 3 straight, 3-0. Harper Westall, we thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
For sitting in with us. And we will have information up on our Facebook page as soon as we know it, as far as who the Lady Leps will be going on to see. And Lee Holt, thank you very much for coming out tonight. We'll have to protect our cameras a little bit better in our next game. We lost one of them, but we appreciate it. And thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight for our first little foray into volleyball action. Again, I'm John Askins for Harper Westall and Lee Holt. Thanks for joining us tonight. And stay tuned to Facebook, and we'll have the latest brackets in the playoffs as soon as we know it. Good night, everybody.